Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. Time for you what's cracking. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. If you would like to know anything about me, all of the instructions are in the box below. I actually have some positions coming up this week in my coaching programs. If you're interested in that, please flick me an email. The coaching at the moment, I'm currently offering at half price until Christmas, and then it will go back to its normal price. But coaching can sort of give you a kickstart after, I guess, things have sort of perhaps come to a bit of a standstill in your life, or you're looking for direction. Everybody uses it for different things. Everybody's individual. So it just depends on what sort of things that you personally need to get you going. Now going live on YouTube on Wednesdays. We did a super chat last week and it was awesome. I really enjoyed it. So I'm going to try and do one of those every couple of weeks. But I'll see how I feel on the day. Instagram on Fridays. And if you'd like to know anything about me, or you want to make sure you're up to date with what's going on, then whip over to the Aussie Goddess Facebook page, like my page, and everything is pinned to the top of the page. We're getting closer to Christmas. I'm getting ready for another grandchild, so there may be a few breaks in what I can do. So if you're unsure and you would like something like a personal reading, just write and ask me to make sure I'm still there. I should be away, I think, from the 2nd to the 4th of December, and then I'll probably take a few days off over Christmas. All right, we're going to use the Mythic Tarot for your reading this morning. Mythic Tarot. All right, I think, oh, nice split. Yes, we're ready. All right, we have the Empress coming out. Wow, what a beautiful card to get first thing on a Monday morning. The Empress is a person who represents like everything incredibly feminine about ourselves. She's about birthing new things. She's in touch with her intuition. She's going with the flow. She's very in touch with nature. But the Empress is someone who represents divine femininity. Now, this doesn't mean because she's coming up as a feminine energy that she represents only females, because we all have both masculine and feminine energies. And at the moment, it appears many of us are working on to bringing those into balance, or bringing those into union within ourselves. But she can represent the divine feminine within a union as well. Let's see what else we have here. All right, we have the World card coming out. This is really beautiful energy. So there is a cycle that's coming to the end here. And I feel like many of you may have been working on this energy here to bring yourself full circle, to finish or close out some sort of energy here. So you may have been very much working on your feminine energy. I always believe that although we do, there goes my phone again, I forgot to turn my phone off. Although we do work deliberately on ourselves, a lot of the stuff we evolve with is sort of inadvertently happens. So somebody said to me last time that that alarm is very relaxing. Anyway, so there's this energy here that although you may not have been sort of putting a lot of work in, we're actually being downloaded a lot of the messages around how to develop our feminine energy. So we're tuning more into our emotions, we're tuning more into our intuition. It's sort of like we're learning to really understand who we are as people here. And I know a lot have been going through this energy lately, this sort of energy of really, it's a softening energy. I guess that's it. And a lot of us have been used to be living in our masculine energy. So there's a cycle coming to the end here. Wow, we have all major arcanas coming through. Okay, here's the Justice card. So there seems to be this feeling that you are really aligned with your destiny, with your path, with the way you're meant to be going here. So if you've sort of wondered perhaps over the last few days if you are aligning with Source, or if you're aligning with, you know, the way that you're meant to be going, I guess this card is here to say yes, you are. You are really starting to understand what your karma is. You may be awakening to certain things on your path that are helping you to understand who you are in the greater scheme of things. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, we have the Death card coming through as well. What a way to start off a Monday morning, really. Okay, so the Death card talks about allowing things about us to die. But the Eight of Pentacles is behind this with the Three of Wands. So for me, it's about working towards the future. Very, very much so here. So what's happening with a lot of you, you're starting to understand your greater purpose. You're starting, maybe some of you are getting an idea of your life path. You're sort of bringing in a lot of this new energy, which is helping you I was going to say to love those parts of you maybe that you haven't loved before, because that's the sort of energy that's coming through here. So a lot of you may be doing shadow work. The blending is really obvious here, the blending of the energies. But what I want to say to you, this is all in line with your karma. This is all in line to bring you into the right direction, to move you into the direction you were meant to be in. So let's see how we go with this. All right, so we have the Page of Swords coming through first. Now the Page of Swords, he does get a little bit of a reputation of a stalker. He is the researcher, but mostly this is somebody sort of understanding some sort of truth here. It comes via a messenger. So you may be receiving a text message or some sort of indication that you are on the bright path here. So you're going to get some sort of communication from someone that's going to help you realize that you're on the right path. Actually, it sort of feels quite funny when I say that, because I think sometimes it might be me doing that for you. But it's like somebody aligning you here with your path. So it may be something you hear, something you read, something you study, something you see, but something here is giving you the clarity here to understand that you're traveling in the right direction. Okay. Eight of Swords coming through here. I think that some of you may have been with the Two of Swords. Yeah, this makes a whole lot of sense in the Lovers. There is some sort of choice here to be made. Some sort of choice that's going to either move you along your path or help you to see that you are moving in the right direction. When I look at this Eight of Swords, I feel like maybe some of you are questioning whether you're on the right path, whether you're heading in the right direction. Somebody's helping you move forward here, and it may be this person that's coming up as a Page of Swords. It's almost like this energy of, you know, hearing something or seeing something or taking note of something that's going to move you in the right direction. I know the weekend for me was full of synchronicities, like, you know, sometimes you think this and then something is shown to you, and sometimes you think that and then something is shown to you. And my whole weekend was like that. My whole weekend was a series of me being shown that I'm on the right path. So it's like this constant reassurance from Spirit that you're traveling in the right direction. And I feel this is what's happening here. I feel like some of you may be questioning in regards to perhaps a relationship, in regards to your life purpose, but you may be sort of questioning, am I doing the right thing? Am I moving in the right direction? And I feel like somebody is about to do something here to let you know that you are moving in the right direction. All right, so we have the Nine of Pentacles, lovely energy coming through here. Wow, with the Moon. Still major arcanas coming through here. Two of Cups. Some of you may get a text from someone that you have some sort of romantic connection with here, and this text may be enough for you to understand that you're moving in the on the right path or in the right direction. Perhaps this is sort of this energy of maybe sort of feeling something. For example, feeling something is about to happen. That energy of you know, feeling like you've got someone around you, and then this person contacts you. That is the sort of energy I'm picking up on here. So I think a lot of you are going to get, oh wow, the Devil card coming through. A lot of you are going to get contact here from someone. Ten of Swords, someone, this is going to close out some sort of cycle here, and you're going to move away from the energy. This isn't moving away from the person, this is moving away from some sort of energy that's kept you trapped. All right, let's give it a good going over. All right, so we have the Empress coming through. So I feel like a lot of you really coming into your own here, really feeling complete, maybe blending your feminine side with your masculine side, and you're closing out some sort of cycle here. I know it has something to do with sort of setting the ground straight. This could be an apology coming in for somebody. It could be information coming in for somebody that helps them see and make a choice going forward in which direction they want to go in. And I see that there's a choice here, but you're leaving some sort of energy behind. So we have this beautiful Justice card followed by the Death card, which of course is this letting go of things that no longer serve you. It has something to do with this Devil energy, so I'll get in a bit deeper. There is definitely this feeling of working towards a vision of your future, what you wanted to see in your life, what you wanted to come your way. You are heading for it, you are materializing, you have manifested, and you're about to see the fruits of your work here. You're about to see how everything is falling into place in your universe. There is some sort of communication coming in for you. For some of you, it will be about a relationship, but for others of you, it will be, it could be from someone that you have a very close tie to. But this is sort of absolute reassurance here that you are traveling in the right direction. There seems to be something here that has not been exposed to you so far. You haven't been ready. You haven't been in the right place. You needed to be in this Empress energy for this to be shown to you, but something's about to be shown to you here. So for many of you, you may have found your independence in a lot of other areas in your life, but maybe there is something to do with a person, a relationship, or something here that you needed confirmation, closure, or some sort of communication about here. Now, there is something about this situation, and because you've done a lot of healing, there is something about this situation that's going to show you, wow, all right, we'll just use those cards because they flipped over. There is something about this situation here, or this conversation or communication you're getting, that's going to help you see something that you've not seen before. Now, if a lot of you have healed energy, or a lot of you have moved into a new energy, then there's something here that's going to come in to show you, I guess, how far you've gone, or what you've done, or what you may have missed. It could be any of those things, and maybe different things for all of you, but it's this confirmation here that you're getting that's making you feel whole and complete. Now, a lot of you are moving away from this energy. I'm not sure if you're going to move. We've got the Lovers and the Two of Cups here. So you may, this is a very significant connection here. So you may be moving away from the connection with the Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords. There could be something finishing out here. So you could find out that the person that perhaps you've had a very strong tie to may be not the person that you thought they were. And you may be walking away from the person. But I do feel for many of you here, there's this energy of a realization, an energy of understanding something about yourself. And I feel like you're walking away from this energy that probably has been part of who you are, but you're starting to understand how it's held you back. That's what I want to say. This energy in some way, shape or form has held you back from achieving what you wanted to achieve. Now, this could be, you know, a narcissistic family. It could be a belief, a tradition you've had since you were young that you've believed. It could be past life energy here. But whatever this is, it's held you back. It's had you chained to this energy. I feel like this is like puppetry. So it's almost like you've been puppeted up until now, and now you're pulling away from this energy and moving into a brand new time. So somebody is helping sort of release you from something here that's kept you tied back. So while I was shuffling, I got 4 cards jumped at me. So we have the 5 of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you here, there is some sort of love offer coming in. I feel like you're getting communication from someone that you have this very deep love for. But there is something within this connection or something within this sort of union here that is helping you to see something else, because we do have the 5 of Cups here. So I feel like for some of you, you may be releasing past energies or past life energies here, which is helping you to see, especially with this 10 of Swords, that perhaps you've been doing things in a very different way up until now that haven't moved you forward. For some of you, it may be the way you love others. But there is some sort of gift here coming in from the universe that's helping you see things in a very, very different way. So some of you may be letting go of something like codependency. You may realize that the person that you've been holding love for is actually more narcissistic than you thought. It may be that this person isn't the person you thought they were, but it's sort of like that isn't what's really creating this. This is about you understanding that somehow or another, the way you fall in love, the way you love people has probably not served you very well. And I feel like for many of you here, you may walk away from this situation with your new learning, and you may be embarking on a whole new journey of love of self. All right, we're going to read a card from the Journey of Love. And then I'll go and turn my alarm off. I think it's really funny that I even set alarms, but it's part of my nighttime routine and my morning routine. And I meditate in the morning. So, oh, this is interesting. The Cloak, card 50. So the alarm goes off at 6, but I'm usually up at 4:35 as part of my routine. Okay, so we have the card of 50. Let's have a look and see what this says. The Cloak. Around you, there is a cloak of your own creation. Perhaps it has served you for a time as an invisible form of protection, as a way to claim needed solitude, as a way to retreat inside to find out what you truly feel, what you truly need, to find yourself after being lost in an ocean of thought and emotion, not always your own. Yet the time is fast approaching where you will no longer require that cloak. You have attained an integration within, a knowledge of self that makes it possible for you to connect with the world, with others, in a way that does not leave you lost and struggling to find yourself. You have learned how to hold yourself. You have learned how to do this well enough that you can successfully hold yourself and hold another too. You don't have to push the world away. You can invite it in and play. The message that this oracle brings to you is that you can safely release the forms of security that you once held. You do not have to abandon your boundaries with others. Rather, your boundaries are so functional that you can enter into relationships with more openness, trusting that your boundary will naturally assert itself when necessary, giving you the connection to yourself that you need when you need it, without having to withdraw from relationship entirely. It is time to trust your own boundaries and practice letting them help you while actively engaging in deeper relationship. You'll have fun. Wow, what an amazing reading. Okay, so for many of you here, you are understanding, and maybe you didn't when you had this relationship with this person, or this, it may be a past person for some of you, but you're realizing here that you are safe. That there's some safety here for you to express yourself and to be open with your communication. And I feel really, really strongly here that something's being shown to you where you can let down or take off this cloak that's held you in position for such a long time. And it may be in regards to your relationships. Maybe you've never been very good at communicating yourself in relationships. But something here is being revealed to you. Have an amazing day.